Hi friends, welcome back once again. A very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep for our next session for all the students who are preparing MAHCET MBA examination for the year 2024. So this is Quantitative Aptitude Decoded. So in this session, we are going to solve some of the very important questions of quantitative aptitude. And this session will help you in a proper revision of the QA section for MHCT examination. So I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you. Jyotika, Aditya, a very good afternoon. Good to see all of you in this session once again. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you. All right, friends. So, friends, this session is about solving the questions of QA, some of the very important questions, some of the very important tricks and techniques that will be used in solving these questions that will help you in building up your speed as well as accuracy at the time of examination. And during every session, I may end up giving you some of the tips that will obviously help you in increasing your accuracy, increasing your speed, and hence increasing your score in the examination. The only important thing that you'll have to take care is do not stop practicing these questions. Now, MHCT examination is all about speed and accuracy. The level of difficulty of questions, as we all know, it's not very high. Okay, so the question comes with a moderate level of difficulty, and the only thing is how many questions you are able to attempt correctly in the examination. That will decide in which college, in which MBA program you are sitting. All right. So in whatever time you are left with for this examination, make sure that all of you are doing regular practice of every type of question, every subject that is there for MHCT examination. Don't rely on a specific section to maximize your score. Yes, you can rely on a particular section to maximize your score, fine, but do not rely on some sections only and forget about any of the section, because it is the overall score that will be counted, and if you will leave any section, then that means you are going to have a loss of a lot of marks because of that section. All right. So friends, let's begin with this session. So here we'll be solving some questions of QA one by one. For every question, I'll be giving you somewhere around 1 to 1.5 minutes. There might be some questions in which you will require to do a good amount of calculations. Fine, you all should be good in calculations, because this is one very important examination, and you know the quality of colleges, some of the colleges that are there through MNCT examination. All right. So let's begin. The first question will appear on your screen. Quickly take out one sheet of paper. That will be enough for doing the entire rough work for all the questions that we are going to take on today. All right. So take out one sheet of paper and start solving these questions very quickly. Okay, so I'll be giving you somewhere around 1 minute for every question, after which I'll be giving you the complete solution. In case you have any kind of doubt, please mention it in the chat box. Yogesh and Pratmesh, just please don't do the personal communication now, because now it's the time to start solving the questions. So the first question on your screen now. Now, this is a question based on the application of percentages from profit, loss, and discount. Now, the question says that a shopkeeper gives a discount of 11.11 percentage on mark price to a customer, and hence obtains a profit equal to 33.33 percentage. Find the markup percentage over the cost price. Take 1 minute, calculate the answer, and post it in the chat box. All right, Aditya, Shreyansh, two answers, and both of you have given same answer. I would again request, please post your answer in terms of option A, B, C, D, E. Okay? Do not write a number. Fine, you can write the number. It's okay, but preferably use A, B, C, D, E as your answer. Pratmesh has also given an answer. Good, good. So let's talk about this. Now, in this question, it is very important to understand the percentage equivalence of fractions. So 11.11, it is 1 by 9. Okay. And 33.33 is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 in terms of fraction, it is 1 by 3. In terms of percentages, it is 33.33. Similarly, fraction equivalent of 11.11 is 1 by 9. If you know this thing, if you know these percentage equivalents of fractions, then it will be easier for you to solve any question. Okay. So 11.11 is 1 by 9 and 33.33 is 1 by 3. Now here discount percentage and profit percentage are given and we'll have to find out the markup percentage over the cost price. So if I start by assuming cost price as X, then there is a profit of 1/3, 1 by 3 in terms of fraction I'm writing. So I can say that selling price will be equal to cost price plus the profit percentage over the cost price. So it will be X upon 3. So X, which is the cost price, plus 1/3 of X. So that comes out to be 4X upon 3. All right. Now this is cost price I've assumed as X and I got the selling price as 4X upon 3, right? Now, market price, whatever it is, we have got a discount of 1 by 9 over the market price. Okay, so I can say that selling price will also be equal to when mark price is reduced by discount percentage. So mark price को अगर मैं 1 by 9 से reduce कर देता हूँ, then I will get 8 upon 9 times the mark price. I'll explain it again. Whatever the mark price is, discount is calculated on mark price and it will be subtracted from the mark price. Okay. So MP discount is 1 by 9. So selling price will be equal to mark price minus 1 by 9 of the mark price. That will give you 8 by 9 of the mark price. So this is the selling price. This is also the selling price. If I'll equate these two, I'll get the value of mark price in terms of X. So 4X upon 3 can be equated to 8 upon 9 times the mark price. So the mark price of this article will be equal to 4 into 3, that is 12 upon 8 times the times X. Okay, and that can be written as 3 by 2X. So the mark price in terms of X is now equal to 3 upon 2X, right? Now we'll have to find out the markup percentage. Markup percentage is always calculated over the cost price. Okay, so cost price is X, markup market price is 3 by 2X. So I can say that markup value is equal to 3 by 2 minus 1, that is 1 by 2X. So half of the X is the markup. So markup percentage will be markup value divided by cost price into 100 and that comes out to be 50 percentage. Okay, so 50 percentage, that is option D is the correct answer of question number 1. Now, all four of you, Aditya, Shreyansh, Prathmesh, and Gaurav, all four of you have given a correct answer. So, correct answer is option D, that is 50 percentage. Okay, so the basics of profit, loss, and discount was applied. The basic relation between cost price and selling price, mark price and selling price and cost price, all these things were involved in discussion. Okay, let's move on and look at next question, question number 2. Now, question number 2 says the Sheetal played 5 by 8 of the total games in the chess tournament, in which she won 12 and lost 3. How many minimum number of games does she need to lose to win at most 3 by 4th of the total number of games, considering there are no draws in the tournament? Very simple question on the application of fractions. Okay, Gaurav says 5. Friends vlogs and funny video says 6. Aditya 6. Harshit says 5. So two students who are answering 5 as the answer, and two other students who are answering 6 as the answer. So right now there is a tie between option A and option B. So anyone else would like to answer this? Come on. Okay, Pratmesh, option B, Aniket, option B. Let's start solving this. Now, Sheetal played 5 by 8th of the total games. Okay, so till now she has played 5 by 8th of the total games, 12 wins and 3 losses. So 12 wins, 3 losses, that means she has played a total of 15 games, which is equal to 5 by 8 of the total number of games. Simple. Okay, so I can say that total number of games will be equal to 15 upon 5 is 3. 3 multiply 8 is 24 upon solving this. Right? So 12 games she has won, 3 games she has lost out of the total games that she has played up till now. So 12 plus 3 is 15, which is equal to 5 by 8 of the total number of games. So I can say that total number of games will be 24. Okay. Now, she has to maintain a winning fraction of 3/4 at the end of the tournament. So that means out of 24, she will win 3/4 of the games. That is equal to 18. So this is his number of this is her number of wins. So number of losses will be the remaining matches. 24 minus 18, that is 6. So she will have to lose a total of 6 matches to maintain 3 by 4 fraction of the wins. Okay, so simple question tha ye. Answer should be 6. I hope those who have given a different answer, they have understood the mistake that they have made. Okay, so option B, 6 is the correct answer of this question. Read the statement carefully. How many minimum number of games does she need to lose to win at most 3 by 4th of the total number of games? Okay, so make sure that you are reading the statements carefully. The correct answer is option B, that is 6. Next question, question number 3. Slightly lengthy question, but sir वहां पे minimum पूछा है तो yes, so at most 3/4 of the total number of games, right? So ज्यादा से ज्यादा उसको 3/4 जीतने हैं, ठीक है? So Gaurav, look at this word as well. She has to win at most 3/4 of the total, right? So out of 24, she will have to win maximum 18 games. 18 से ज्यादा नहीं जीत सकती, ठीक है? So that means she will lose 6 games. Okay, question number 3 on your screen. Mr. Mohan, the journalist, has conducted a survey in the Kalka area to know about the literacy rate. He found that out of total population of the area, which is 5,500, 9 by 11 of them are males and rest are females. Okay. Now, if 22.22 percentage of males are illiterate, now once again, these percentages, they must be converted into their fractional equivalents. Okay, so if 22.22 percentage of the males are illiterate and 65 percentage of the females are literate, then find the sum of the number of literate males and illiterate females in that area. Yes, any answer for this? Okay, Aviraj, Shreyansh, two answers up till now. Okay, great. So what is the total population of the area? Total population of the area is 5,500, out of which 9 by 11 are males. So number of males will be equal to 9 by 11 multiplied by 5,500. Okay, so this will come out to be 500 into 9, that is 4,500. Now the rest are females. So number of females will be 5,500 minus 4,500, that is 1,000. Okay. Out of these 4,500 males, 22.22 percentage are illiterate. So okay, so illiterate males will be 22.22 percentage. Now, if I convert it in fractions, it will come out to be 2 by 9. So 2 by 9 of the total number of males, 4,500, are illiterate. Okay. So again, I'll use the fractions. So simplifying this. So 2 by 9 of 4,500. So 500 into 2, that is 1,000. So 1,000 males are illiterate. The remaining males will be literate. So number of literate males will be 4,500 minus 1,000. That is 3,500. Done. The first part. Now, among females, 65 percentage of the females are literate. So, literate females is 65 percentage of 1000. That is 650. Okay, 650. Remaining 350 females will be illiterate females. Done. Now we'll have to find out the sum of number of literate males, that is 3,500, and number of illiterate females, that is 350. Just add these two numbers and you will get your answer. 3,500 plus 350 is 3,850. So 3,850, option E is the correct answer of question number 3. Done. So option E given by plenty of you. Nitmix, Shreyansh, Gaurav, Friends, Prathmesh, Sankalp, Aditya, all of you have given a correct answer. Wonderful. Let's move on and look at the next question number 4. Now, the ratio of present salary of Shubham and Parekh is 15:14, respectively. Okay. Now, Parekh's salary is increased by 20%, but the salary of Shubham remains same. Now the difference between their present salaries is 12,150 rupees. Then we'll have to find out the sum of the salaries after increase. So after increase salaries का sum क्या होगा is what we'll have to find out. Simple question है again, ratios का, ratios पे increase करना है. You should be able to get an answer quickly. All right, Aditya, that was quick. Viraj, Pratmesh, Harshit, nice. So I've already got the answers from a lot of you. Let's quickly solve this. Ratio of present salaries of Shubham. So Shubham and Parekh. The ratio is 15 is to 14. So I'll assume their salaries as 15x and 14x respectively. Parekh's salary increased by 20%. So this value, Parekh's salary 14x is increased by 20%. Now 20% of 14 is 2.8. So this value increased by 2.8x and it became 16.8x. 20% से increase कर दिया मैंने. ठीक है? Right? Now the difference between their salaries is how much? Is 12,150. So difference between these two numbers, that is 15x and 16.8x. So 1.8x is given as 12150. Okay, so 12150 is given as 1.8x, right? So I can find the value of x. The value of x 12150 upon 18 and multiplied by 10. Okay, so 2 कैंसिल कर देते हैं या 18 भी कैंसिल आउट हो जाना चाहिए. So चलो पहले 9 कैंसिल कर देते हैं. So 9 कैंसिल किया 2 and यहाँ पे 1, then I'll get 331, 345, 50, 1350 and then 2 से डिवाइड कर दिया 675. So the value of x comes out to be 6750. X का value पता लग गया. Done. What do we have to now find? Then find the sum of their salaries after increase. Okay. So after increase, their salaries are 15x and 16.8x. Okay. Highness, why multiply by 10? Because नीचे 1.8 था ना. 1.8, I have written it as 18. I have removed decimal. So that is why on the in the numerator, I'll multiply it by 10. Okay. So divided by 1.8 tha. So I have written it as 18 and then 10 in the numerator. Okay. So 15x plus 16.8x, 31.8x. That is 31.8 multiplied by 6750. Okay. So you can simplify this and you will get the answer. अब multiply करना है, multiply करना easiest task है. So yes, the correct answer is option E, that is given by all of you. All of you have given a correct answer. So 2,14,650 will be the sum of their salaries after increase. Done. So that was question number 4. Let's move on and look at question number 5. Now, question number 5 is a question on probability. Now, from a bag full of 15 sweets, which are 6 chocolates, 4 candies, and 5 chewing gums, 4 sweets are selected at random. Find the probability that the selection has at least one of each kind of sweets. Now, we are selecting 4, and the probability that we have to calculate is for selection of at least one of each kind of sweets. All right, Highness. The first one to answer, option D, 12 upon 91. Harshit says option B, that is 24 upon 91. Any other answer? Pratmesh says option B. Again, Viraj, same answer. Okay, now we need at least one of each kind, and the total number of sweets that we'll have to select is 4 out of the 3 types of sweets. So there will be different cases, right? So we are given 6 chocolates, 4 candies, and 5 chewing gums. The first case can be I'll select 2 chocolates, 1 candy, and 1 chewing gum. Okay, so I'm selecting a total of 4 where I've selected at least one of each kind, right? So now in how many ways I can do this? Out of 6 chocolates, I'll select 2 chocolates. It can be done in 6C2 ways, multiplied by 4 candies, out of which I have to select 1. So 4C1 multiplied by 5C1 for chewing gum. This is the first case. Okay, I'll explain it again. I'll remove this, I'll erase this. So out of 6 chocolates, number of ways of selecting 2 chocolates will be 6C2. Then out of 4 candies, 1 candy to be selected, 4C one way. And then 5 chewing gums, 1 chewing gum to be selected, so 5C one way. Okay. Plus, let's look at the second case. So second case can be I'm selecting 1 chocolate, 2 candies, and 1 chewing gum. So similarly, I'll write the number of possibilities. So 6C1 multiplied by 4C2 multiplied by 5C1. And finally, the third case in which I'm selecting 1 chocolate, 1 candy, and 2 chewing gums. So 6C1 multiplied by 4C1 multiplied by 5C2. Now, to calculate the probability, I'll divide it by the total number of cases. So out of 15 sweets, we are selecting 4. So denominator will be 15C4, right? Now, if you will simplify, you will get your answer. So let's do the simplification. 6C2. So I'll keep writing the values above that. So 6C2 is 15, and this is 4, and this is 5. Then 6C1 is 6, 4C2 is 6, and 5C1 is 5. Then this is 6, 4, and 10. So 15 into 4 into 5 is 300, plus 6 into 6 into 5 is 180, plus 6 into 4 into 10 is 240. So पहले न्यूमरेटर सिंप्लीफाई कर लेते हैं. So numerator is 300, 400, 500, 600, 720. 720 is the numerator. Divided by 15C4. Now 15C4 will be 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 divided by 4 factorial, which is 4 into 3 into 2. All right. So 4 into 3 and 12 will get cancelled. Then 2 and 14 will get cancelled. 15 और 720 कैंसिल आउट हो जाएंगे, सो 15 into 48, सो यहाँ पे 48 आ जाएगा. You can cancel it one by one, slowly and steadily. Okay. Ashriyansh, why 15? Because 15 is the total number of sweets, right? So total number of cases will be, out of total 15 sweets, I'm selecting any random 4. So that is why 15C4. If you're asking this 15, this is the value of 6C2. 6C2 का value 15 होता है, right? So our answer will be 48 will be the numerator and denominator will be 7 into 13, that is 91. So 48 divided by 91 is the probability and the correct answer should be option A. Okay, people, this one was easy. इतना time दिया था मैंने, so इसका तो सही answer आना चाहिए था. I was expecting a correct answer of question number 5. So here the answer is option A. Let's move on and look at the next question, question number 6. Now find the value of A in a number 85A68 if the number is divisible by 72. So it is given that the number is divisible by 72, you'll have to find out the value of A. Now for this question, you need to know the divisibility rule of 72. Now 72, there is no separate rule for 72. It is based on the divisibility rule of some other numbers. All right, Aditya, quick. Sankalp, Gaurav, Harshit. 4 answers. अब बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन है. Even if you will use the options, substitute the options one by one, you will get the correct answer. Okay, maximum people are saying option D is the correct answer. Let's see if it is correct answer or not. Now we have the number 85A68. Let's leave this number, but first of all, discuss the rule of 72. 72 can be written in the terms of prime factorization as 2 cube multiplied by 3 square. Now 2 cube is 8, multiplied by 3 square is 9. So 72 is based on the divisibility rule of 8 and 9. Okay, so the given number is divisible by 8 and 9. Okay, दोनों से divide होना चाहिए. Now, out of these two rules, the easier rule is for 9. 9 का rule क्या होता है? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. So let's calculate the sum of the digits. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. 19 and 8 is 27 plus A. So this is the sum of the digits. All right, 27 plus A. Now, for this number to be divisible by 9, the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. Okay, now 27 plus A. 27 में क्या add करें कि number 9 से divisible हो जाए? Now 27 is already completely divisible by 9. So the value of A that I can substitute out of these options can be either 0 or 9. Right? If I'll put if I'll put A as 1, 3 or 6, the resulting sum of digits will not be divisible by 9. So option B, C and D, these three options cannot be the answer. पहले ही eliminate हो गया. Alright? So option D तो आंसर हो ही नहीं सकता, जो maximum students ने बताया है. Okay, so option A, that is 0, option E, that is 9. So the values of A can be 0 or 9. Okay? In both cases, the sum of the digits and hence the number will be divisible by 9. Now I'll check both these options one by one, substituting in the number for the divisibility rule of 8. Okay? So if A is equal to 0, then the number will become 85068. If A is 9, then the number will become 85968. Right? Now, what is the rule of 8? Divisibility rule of 8 क्या होता है? In the entire number, just look at the last three digits. So number formed by last three digits should be divisible by 8. So 068, 068, 68 क्या 8 से divisible है? नहीं. 68 8 से divisible नहीं है. क्या 968 8 से divisible है? Yes, 968 is completely divisible by 8. Okay, so the value that A will take will be option E, that is 9. So option E, 9 is the correct answer, which earlier was given by only one student, Gaurav, and then funny videos has given the answer, and Harshad has also given the answer. Okay, so option E, that is 9, is the correct answer. People, understand one thing. अगर like most of you have given option D as the answer. आंसर देने से पहले एक बार क्रॉस चेक किया करो. हाँ, 9 का डिविजिबिलिटी रूल अप्लाई होना चाहिए था. If you would have substituted the value of A as 6, then the sum of the digits would be 33. 33 is not divisible by 9. So answer 6 तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Okay, so the correct answer is option E, that is 9. Let's move on and look at question number 7. Question number 7, a basic application of Venn diagrams. Normal two-set Venn diagram है. A class consists of 80 students, 50 students like maths and 40 like science. Find the difference between the maximum students who like both and minimum students who like both. A very, very basic application of Venn diagrams. So I've drawn an empty Venn diagram. Okay, so some answers, let's see. Now class consists of 80 students, 50 students like maths and 40 likes science. Now one by one, first of all, let's maximize the number of people who like both the subjects. Maximize the number of students who likes both the subjects. Now maths is liked by 50 students and science is liked by 40 students. Now if I go through the Venn diagram, and want to maximize the portion of the students, the number of students who likes both. So both वाला part क्या होता है? ये overlap part. So that means I have to maximize this overlapped region. Overlapping को maximize करने के लिए क्या try करेंगे हम? That one circle is completely overlapping other circle. ठीक है? और in basic terms, logically अगर देखते हैं, science 40 को पसंद है, maths 50 को. ऐसे मैक्सिमम कितने स्टूडेंट्स हो सकते हैं जिसको दोनों पसंद है? सो इट विल बी द मिनिमम ऑफ दीज टू नंबर्स, दैट इज 40. ठीक है, सो मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु मे लाइक बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स विल बी इक्वल टू 40. राइट, दिस इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. नाउ आई हैव टू मिनिमाइज दिस नंबर. मिनिमाइज करना है, दैट मींस आई नीड टू मिनिमाइज दिस ओवरलैप्ड रीजन. If I want to minimize this overlap region, the circles will be as much away as possible. ठीक है, जितना दूर होंगे उतना ज्यादा अच्छा होगा. So if the total number of students is 80, to minimize this overlap region, circles will be away from each other, and hence I will put the outside portion as 0. That means there will be no person who will like 0 subjects. ठीक है. मैथ्स के कितने हैं? 50. साइंस इज 40. लेट्स से दिस इज x, so this is 50 minus x, this is 40 minus x. The sum of these three regions should be equal to 80 because this part is 0. So simplify कर लो. 50 minus x plus x plus 40 minus x should be equal to 80, and from here you will get the value of x as 10. ठीक है. So minimum number of students who like both the subjects is equal to 10. अब कैलकुलेट क्या करना है? We have to calculate the difference between these two numbers. 40 और 10 के बीच का डिफरेंस कितना है? 40 minus 10, that is 30. So answer to question number 7 will be equal to 30. Okay. Now, if anyone could not understand what I have just explained, that means you need to go through the basics of Venn diagrams. ठीक है ना? So ये जो concept मैंने explain किया है, this is covered in the very basic concepts of Venn diagrams, for which obviously you need to study. Okay. So the correct answer of question number 7 is option E. Let's move on. And that was the last question. So question number 7 was the last question for the day. So friends, that is all from my side for this session. I hope you would have enjoyed, you would have learned few things in this session. Please do like this session if you have liked. Like there are more than 40 students who are attending and only 16 likes are there. So please do press the like button before you leave this session. Also, some important information for all of you. Now, we have started with MHCT specialized course, which includes 55 plus live classes, 50 plus recorded live classes, 250 plus pre-recorded conceptual videos with 3,500 plus practice questions. And this series also gives you 12 mock papers, which are based on actual paper pattern. You can avail this entire course at a special price of 4,800 rupees. Thank you, Harshit. Thank you very much. If you think that the session was amazing, I'll definitely see you again. Also, All India Open Mock for CAT 2024 will be live is already live, started on 9th of February, and it will be live up till 18th of February. You can check in the link of the description of the session about the CAT College Predictor, which is based on your profile. Also, if you have any doubts, you can fill in this form. Check the pinned comment. The link is given. Fill in this form. If you have any query, if you have any doubts, you can post your doubt, and any mentor will contact you. You can click on Talk to our Counselor on BYJU'S Exam Prep application to talk to our counselor. Get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. I hope you would have liked this. We'll see you again